So we're back and we're into February. We're taking on Ahmed Sportif and we've got the total of the small number of 28 signings. Hello my friends and welcome back to the Wanderer. We're still with Mersin. We've had I want to call it a board takeover. It wasn't a board takeover, it was the re-elections of the president got changed. New guy said, I'll judge you on the results and your signings from the moment I come in and not before. Asked for a new contract. That got declined because the club's financial position. As you'll see, finances are not great. Down to 20,000, and he says he's not putting any money in the way the old chairman was, or the old president was. So let's go into our transfer history. So, to be fair, I trialled all these guys in. I think I trialled in about 248. I thought, right, I'll sign out 13 of them. Went a bit overboard, I signed 25. And then we brought in 3 on loan. So we brought in this lad, Mehmet Gayan. He's a midfielder. You know, he's decent, not great, got a bit of potential. I'm not expecting him to hit it. But he's going to bring in solid backup. We've got Beiser. Again, decent defender. He's reasonably quick. He's tall. Maybe not as good in the air as what I actually thought he was. Determination's a bit low, concentration's a bit low. That all worries me. But positioning, tackling, and marking are all good. So that's okay. Again, we'll offer decent backup. We've got Ahmed Key. Never going to pronounce that right. He's an advanced playmaker. You know, he's decent. Again, 20-year-old with a bit of potential. Going to offer just backup, really. We've got Mustafa Selik. To be honest, I don't know why I brought this guy in. Basically, one of my staff members had him at 4-star. And I just went, 4-star, clicked it, offer contract, 30 quid a week, didn't even look at his stats. And then when he signed, looked at his stats and I went, eek, what have I done? But you know, you trust your staff, you get that sometimes. We brought in Dennis Dupak. He is a right back, decent defensively, not so good going forward. Doesn't really have the stamina either. Awful in the air. We'll leave it at that. We've got Talat Demir. He's an anchor man. I'm retraining him as a central defender. I think he'll be okay there. 6'2", decent in the air. Not so good at heading. Not so good at passing or marking. But he's got decent positioning, decent tackling, decent decisions. Again, concentration's a bit of a worry, but we'll leave that at that. Excuse me. We've got Kyler. Is that the guy we looked at? No, it's not. Again, he's just going to offer central midfield backup, to be honest. But again, all these guys are on £30 a week, so it's not too bad. Mehmet Somez is a defender. Again, one of my staff members rated him really highly. 9 tackling, 5 positioning. Probably a bit of a mistake, to be honest. But again, he'll offer decent backup next season. And we've got this goalkeeper. He's a 21-year-old. Apparently he's already left us. Someone's nicked him off us, so let's not look at him. Let's ignore that. Somebody's already nicked him off us. I'm not sure how quite that happened. Menker Onku, was that him? Yes. So we brought in a goalkeeper and he got travelled away a month later. I'm not sure how that's happened, but it has. Ernest Özgan, another goalkeeper who's came in again. It's decent. Currently in under 21, just getting some game time. We've got Vanley, decent looking left back. You know, he's not the best at tackling position, but he's reasonably decent physical wise apart from strength. But he is, again, very, very short, which I don't really like. But he'll come in and do a job. We've got Unal Noyan, a physically good striker, target man. This is what I brought him in for. The thing that I didn't like about who's the other lad that we've got, Talah or something like that, is he wasn't strong, he wasn't physical, didn't finish very well. As much as our top goal scorer, he had low finishing. He beats him on everything. Composure's the only thing that worries me, and his passing worries me for a target man. But you know, he's going to come in. He's got to be our player next season as well, so he's decent. We've got Mbass. He's going to be okay. You know, physically he's good. Everybody else is pretty awful, to be honest. But he'll offer decent backup for a year. We've got Kadrag. As you can see, there's a thing here about my central defenders. They're tall, They've got a bit of pace and are good in the air. That's pretty much it. Again, Sinan covers that bracket pretty well. So we've got Levitt Taskin. He's now the first choice goalkeeper. Look at these stats. My staff are saying 2-star. Let's actually see if we can get him tutoring anyone, because he's professional mentality. I didn't even realise that. That's always handy as well. He's 40 years old though. Whereas Levitt Taskin, there we go. But all those greens, I've changed my colour so you can see them a bit better. So blue is, I think, anything above 60 and above. Green is 10 and above, if I remember correctly. Orange is sort of the high singles. Red's the low singles that you don't want. But there's a lot of green here, and that should be good for this level. 41-year-old though, but we've got him for a year and a half anyway. So next one is this lad here, central defender. See, he's maybe not quite as tall as the rest. He's not as quick. You know, I think this is again another one that I've picked up on staff recommendation. But you know, he's got a few greens in good areas. Hopefully he'll do okay as a backup. This lad comes in again. I think I made a mistake here, but it's only 30 quid. But again, physically really good. Again, apologies for my mouth, by the way. My mouth is still absolutely killing me from this dental work, and it's affecting my voice a little bit. When we've got our fullback, Okan Gundogu, very good physically, apart from strength, but he's a bit taller. Not the best at heading, but you know, he's got good jumping reach, so he might win that header compared to the other lads. Poor positioning, teamwork, and tackling, and poor mentals in general, to be honest, apart from leadership. And not the best in the tackle, but you know, he's decent, and he's actually better in the tackle defensively than other guys. So who was that? That was Gundogu. We've got Ahmed Demir, just going to be a backup striker, to be honest. Decent finishing, good natural fitness, not great pace, to be honest. I really don't like that. I wanted to have more physical strikers, but Demir appealed to me because of the 13 finish and 10 composure, and I think he was the first striker I approached actually. We've got this guy. He's got a lot of ones. That worries me, but he's also quick. He's a right back. Okay at tackling. 5'10", so he's not the tallest, not the shortest. It's decent. Will offer a decent backup long term, I think. Was that centre? No, it wasn't. Was that? No, it was the guy after Demir, wasn't it? So we went to centre. This guy is an advanced playmaker. To be honest, he's okay. He's got 11 passing, 16 flair, which is great. We're going to try and retrain him to play here. He's 24-year-old, so hopefully he'll adjust fairly quickly at that. In this kind of role here. You know, but he's got a few greens in these: anticipation, composure, decisions, off the ball, teamwork, all a bit wary, but you know, and vision could be higher as well. But for this level, should be okay. Should be able to get by. We've got Senol, winger, again, really quick, especially on acceleration. He's currently in under 21, getting some game time. Excuse me. Retraining him to play back here, but he'll be back up to Mehmet next year. We've got Karaman, again, right winger, currently playing in under 21s. Very, very quick again. In fact, very good physically. Bit short, but that's fine. Okay, everybody else, not great. Doesn't need retraining. It's just a matter of improving him. We've got Kozig. It's a right back again. It's actually awful going forward, but it's decent defensively, which is okay. And this is probably my signing of the window. Alpkan Aritsi. 12 finishing, 12 composure, 12 acceleration, 12 pace. As I advance forward, this is how I'm going to play him. Balance and work rate and passing are the issues. But everything else, and termination may be a little bit of an issue, but everything else is really, really good. As you can see down below, he's played 2 games, scored 4 goals. This guy is probably my sign in the window. Now, Methian Kose comes in on loan from Fenerbahce. He's also going to be a target man, changing our system a little bit. 6 foot, not the tallest for a target man, but he's got 11 jumping reach, 12 heading, 7 passing is not the best. But 16 aggression, 17 bravery. You know, he's going to be sticking his head in. He's got okay pace, not the best acceleration, and he's left-footed. But 13 finishing and 7 composure. As well, composure's a little bit worried, but it's not quite as important for a target man. This guy is going to be good. we've only got him for 6 months, but I'm going to try and extend that. The one thing I will say about this guy is we played a game, we lost it, he got injured. I think it was actually his debut, he got injured for a long period of time. And I was sitting here going, oh no, but I'm like, right, we'll just continue on, I'll work it out, play with the other players we've got, and my daughter switched the computer off again. I've literally got a new case, I've got my new keyboard and mouse, and she got, as much as she realised she wasn't allowed to press the last button after the last incident, the big blue button was too tempting. She came and said sorry straight away. Now, we lost the game again. The only difference was is he didn't get injured. The last time, I think it was a draw, and when I rerun the game, it was a loss. And I said, well, do you know what, we'll just roll with that. So I hope you don't mind me using this guy for the rest of this season. If you don't, let me know down below. I'm probably going to be binge recording the rest of this season anyway, but let me know, because I don't want to mislead you guys on the situation. The result was virtually identical. I think there was 1 goal difference between the initial match and the rematch. I think one was a 5-1, one was a 4-1. I can't remember what way around it was. But yeah, the only other difference was that he was no longer injured. So I hope you understand that, guys. We also brought Savas Palat in on loan as well. Very, very good right back. Basically, gambled on bringing a couple of lone players in, if I'm honest. But Savas was one of those guys, so was Kose. But I looked at their stats and I was like, do you know what? I need to gamble. It got to the point where literally I was trying to scout guys, and the board were going, can't afford to scout. I still had money in the scouting budget, but it wasn't letting me. So he's on loan from Konyaspor. You know, he's got good crossing, he's got good tackling, good teamwork, good physicals, particularly pace and acceleration. So I think he's a good grab. And we brought Ahmed Eldiz in as well. He's another sort of, says he's a deep line playmaker. I'm seeing him more as an advanced playmaker, although he's not got the best of flair. You know, he's going to be absolutely quality. I've not given him a game yet because I've wanted to give him his debut in front of the camera, but he is going to be quality. So we're playing Ahmed Sportif today. Apparently I've not skipped all the way up to the game. I've just literally gone to game day, basically. So please bear with me, guys. But it gives us time to talk. So I think it's been a busy window. As I said, even when I signed all the players, I was like, right, I've signed about 13 or 14. I didn't really count them in my head. And I ended up signing 25, which is a bit of a boob. And this looks like there's a good few flops in there as well. So we're going to bring Adiz in for, who can we bring him in for? Defensive-minded guy. There we go. And we'll bring him in for Emra. We're playing Ekut in alongside him as an advanced playmaker. He's the lad we brought on with the 16-17 flair. We'll go to the schedule. The last game that we played, if I remember, was against Sarrier. I'll double check that. It was indeed. Yeah, because this is episode 5. That was episode 4. So we drew 2-2 against. No, I'm going to try and pronounce that. Don't even ask me. Okay, and Tala on the score sheet for us. They took the lead. Okay, equalised. Tala put us in front and they equalised straight away, and then the rest of the game was a drab one. We then played English Bar. We won 2-1. Okay, and again on the score sheet this time, Atta scoring for them. Played Tokaspor. We drew 1-1. Mammoet scoring in that game to give us an equaliser and a point. And then we played Sankatepe, team that we obviously played an open game of the season. Tala and OK on the score sheet again in a 2-2 draw. It was a really good second half from us. We just didn't have the final hurdle. I think changing the 4-4-2 diamond in this game during the game really changed it. Certainly bringing on Berke Yilmaz in the cam role made a massive difference. We then lost to Silvas. This was the game that I'm talking about with the Costa situation. We lost 5-1. My daughter switched off the computer. I rerun it. We lost 4-1. The only difference was he wasn't injured. And it was his debut, as you see. He didn't play in this game. He came in here. This was the first game in January. As the result didn't change too much, I hope you understand. I gave up 2 points and quite a lot of morale, giving away the first time my daughter switched off the computer, so I hope you understand it, guys. But this was the game. We lost 4-1. We're absolutely played off the top park by Sivas, if I'm honest. 4-1 was quite flattering for us. We're very lucky to get a goal. If you look at our ratings, a 5.7, a 6.3, 6.4, 5.9, that was our defence. 6.0 in midfield, 6.1. Our subs weren't much better. And then we lost 2-1 to Hatayspor. I actually want to show you a couple of goals from this game. I think it was their fourth, if I remember correct. I'll know it straight away because these two goals from this game and the next game are absolutely coming off. Sent them in for GW's fails of the week. I believe that's coming back. It was indeed this goal. So it comes long ball across over the defence. Levent picks it up. We're 3-1 down at this point. So I'm thinking to myself, distribute it quickly, get it forward. No, he slowly waits until the striker comes and smacks it off his head. And it didn't even affect his rating. If we go back, he had a 6.5. Well conceding 3 other goals. We then played Hatayspor, and this is a goal that cost us a point in this game. Once it loads. This again, I have no idea what was going on. So it comes from our free kick. They cleared it through a fair amount of hard work, but then they've got all these boys on the counter. Look at this for a start. Look at all these boys in the box. They're reacting so much quicker than us. We need to work out why that is, see if there's an issue. But nonetheless, they get round that challenge. We get boys back now. We're starting to get boys back. They play a poor cross, and our fullback just turns it. Our winger even, turns his back on it. Levert, who really should, in honesty, catch it. Look at this. Goes down, and he just pushes it into the net. It's over the line before he gets there, but the reality is it just still shouldn't be. But then we responded with a 5-1 win over Tuzlaspor. They were down to 10 men. We're already scored most of our goals from them by memory. As you see, 75th, we scored 1 after that. So we're already 4-1 up at that point. Nothing really changed. This was a complete team performance. We've not played better. Just only the second time we've scored more than 2 or 3 in a game. I think actually 2 there, 2, 5. Yeah, so it's only the second time we've scored more than 2 in a game. But it was good to see Arishi with a hat-trick, Kose with a goal, Selic with a goal. Was absolutely brilliant. And every time we went forward, I felt like a goal was coming. Today we're taking on Ahmed Sportif. That 5-1 victory, by the way, was not enough to get us out the relegation zone. They're 13th in the league, 5 points ahead of us. But we're playing Ahmed Sportif today. They're 3 points ahead of us. So a win today will guarantee to take us out the relegation zone because we'll leapfrog at least Ahmed Sportif, who at the start of the season were 1-5 to win the league. It's quite amazing that we've ended up in a situation where this is a game to go into the relegation playoff, the relegation spots rather. Because we're going to get into the game. We're going with quite a strong team. I think it's our strongest team, to be honest. I'm not saying this new Loney, of course, but stat-wise it looks good. So I'm just going to tell the boys, let's get out the relegation zone. Of course, they hammered us in the first time we met, but it was also our first win. They absolutely battered us from start to finish, and we FM'd them. But hopefully we can now go to their place and put in a performance and hopefully get a win. Left back's the only position I'm not so sure about. Okan Gundogu is in there. There's not a whole lot of left backs that I like. As Erkan puts a decent free kick over the bar. Nice to see a good effort from him though. Bukaspor winning, but other than that, apparently we've not had a shot. I'm looking at the wrong side. No, I'm not. Are we wearing white? We're wearing white. Okay, so we didn't have a shot. I thought we did. There we go. There's the big lad, Kose, bravely going in for that header. Charging to get to it as well. So he's got the aggression. He's got the bravery to do stuff like that. That's the way Ahmed picks up in midfield though. Ahmed's our new loan signing. It's good. Oh, that would have been a brilliant ball if the right winger, I think it's Suat Kaya, had actually reacted to it, but Savas plays it back forward for him, can't get it there again. They clear, now they're on the break. Anil looks like he's got some pace, this boy, but his shot was like a Renato Sanchez pass, straight at the sponsor board. Felt like we had something in us there as well, and then they counter and suddenly it doesn't look quite so like it. But overall, I'm starting to like the way this team's coming together. Ahmed's looking pretty awful with a 6.3. Arichi is a 6.3 as well, but he's got goals in him, so I'm not going to bring him off. I might bring Ahmed off at half time if I'm honest. I'm going to go. Oh, didn't like that. Hand over to assistant, see if you can recover it. No, you can't. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Going to bring Emra on. He's our vice captain. Let's get some leadership on there. Of course, our actual captain is injured for the next God knows how long, taking up all our wage budget. And certainly will not be our captain next year. Other thing is the three players that I said I wanted to get on new contracts. Emra, who we've just brought on. Akan, who's hopefully going to stick in a tackle here. Apparently he's not though. Anil Takumba, Kumhar. Yilmaz, oh that's a goal. Oh, he's missed it. And Mahmout, as I mentioned in the last episode, Mahmout anyway, they've all signed contracts now, all taken little wage cuts as well, apart from Mahmout, who took quite a big wage cut. But the other two have taken small wage cuts, but that means that we've now got a foundation of a team for next season, and we're keeping our three best players, or three best players that we're going to be able to keep anyway, because Kaya is not going to take any sort of wage cut, and he's already swollen up a huge amount. Do you know what? Right, tactics, we've got to change this then. So we're going to bring on Turkey. You're going to come into this position as an advanced playmaker on attack. Team instructions, let's stop exploiting the flanks. Get stuck in. My coach has been recommending this for so long, so let's try getting stuck in and see what happens. This was our game to guarantee get us out of the relegation zone as well. To a decent ball into the back post. Oh, it's keeper saved the header. I'm not sure who won the header. Right, we're going to have to bring on OK if we don't start getting a performance from. Oh, it's in! It's from the big man, Kosei. Hope you guys don't mind me using him. I genuinely hope you don't. But he's put in the back of the net. He's got us a point here at present. We're going to bring on OK. Is this the right striker? It is. Because, to be quite honest, Arichi hasn't shown the performance he's shown in the last couple of games that makes me think he's going to be worth goals. So, bringing on OK. He does have some goals in him. Hopefully he can get another one today. How does this leave the table looking, just out of curiosity? It's not going to let me see because we've got a goal kick. Levent plays it forward. Cleared away. Emra plays it forward. He's found. Okay. He's gone through his man. He's challenged from behind. I don't think it looked like a penalty to me, but he's gone in from behind. And that leaves the referee with a decision to make. I'm not sure if you give the foul there. I think, oh, double jeopardy rules now, isn't it? So, penalty and a red card would be classed as too much. Let's see if we've got any other penalty taker options. So, pen. No. Okay, we'll stick with Yilmaz then. He scored a penalty the other day, or a couple of games ago. Can he get another one? He can! And that will take us out of the relegation zone as things stand. We're going to bring Emra back here as a deep line playmaker on defend. Okay, won the penalty. Yilmaz takes the penalty and scored it. Our subs working well for us there. Tactical change seems to have changed this game a little bit in our favour. Savas with the throw in to Suat. It's a decent ball in, and okay. Oh, we're out the relegation zone, boys. And again, it's our sub. Okay, comes off the bench. He's won a penalty. A shoddy penalty, might add. But look at the stats as well. Since we changed tactics, we've been all over them. And stat-wise, their defence is shut down here. Okay, can he find... That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well played from OK. Waited on his man coming in. Played it across. Back of the net. Cosset isn't going to miss them. 4-1 victory here against Ahmed Sportif. The team that was 1-5 to win the league. Big, big favourites. We're going to knock them into the relegation zone, depending on results elsewhere. Either way, we're out of it now because it goes by head-to-head and then goal difference. And we've beat Ahmed Sportif twice now. This one a bit more deserved than the last one. First half we were awful. Second half, particularly once we made the changes, went to get stuck in. We changed things, and I'm going to go with that because that's really good. We changed things and it worked, and that should be us out the relegation zone. It is 21, 21, 21, so it's a bit of a sweat. But we're out the relegation zone. That should now mean that our job is stable. It is stable again. Schedule. So when are we going to come back? We will come back for... kind of want to come back for that. They've not won a game. Don't crash. That's what... yeah, they've not won a game. So let's not come back for that game. That's why I wanted to come back for that game at the same time. So schedule. Tell you what. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games left. So let's go with 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we come back for... oh God, I'm never going to pronounce it. Yep, Spor. We'll go with that. Who are currently 13th in the league. And then we'll come back for Tata Sport, the last game of the season. Because I think that gives it a good break up. Anyway, guys, that will be the end of this episode. What a result. What a second half performance. It's our first away win of the season as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked, hit that like button. And I'll hopefully catch you all next time.